Danny Boy when it comes to the Outsiders house. But he's a pretty cool guy. But it was the building owner that did that. Well, that pissed me off that day, and I wasn't going to go there. It was a big concert, and I wasn't going to go there. I was, but I wasn't then. And then somebody calmed me down a little bit and said, "Hey, it's the building owner. You know, just because he's a bar owner doesn't mean he owns the building," which is true. And he's also got a place downtown. And of course, I went on and did a written apology to him, but I was too mad to still go that night. And I'll patronize him. I'll give him my patronage at some point in the future when the election's over and when I'm not mad about it. But that's my point is, politics just affected his business, and he didn't have anything to do with it. It was a stupid owner that allowed it on top of the building. So, keep your politics to yourself. You can get on social media.
Dude, I think that's those days are gone though, man.
Yeah, but when I say keep it to yourself, keep it out of your business.
Yeah, I will say I've seen a lot of things lately that they've done some polls, and that there's a whole lot of people that are Trump supporters that won't voice their political opinion around anymore.
They're very quiet on Facebook. Actually, I'm almost kind of one of them on Facebook. I really don't get involved politically on. That's a lose situation because what'll happen is friends that
it's not a Twitter situation.
Yeah, and friends that you thought were your friends will gang up on you like crazy, and it's just sometimes best not to know that. Just keep politics out of everything. I've got my friends, and there's certain friends that are very left wing, and I love them to death. Just don't talk politics with me. That's all. I'll drink beer with you all night long, but don't talk politics because I don't want to get force fed your version. Now, if you just want to have a talk and debate, great. I have no problem with that. Because I'll pull up Google sources and all sorts of stuff.
So there,
yeah. But if you just want to have an all-out war, well, why start a war? So I stay out of it on Facebook. Now on Twitter, totally different story.
Totally different story on Twitter.
Yeah. There's many times that I jump out the boat into the piranha pond and then quickly scurry my way back to the boat so I can fight another day.
I will say, there are a lot of liberals on Twitter, man.
But that is so fun, though.
I know. Oh, man. So easy to get them to react.
So fun. I mean, it is. You get out there and you say, where my Republicans at? Here's a big cheer of whiskey. Say hello to my Democrat friends. Here's a little can pop of White Claw for you. And then you'll get 10,000 fucking...
I'll tell you what I do. Like, I just go to one of Trump's tweets. I open the comments up, and it doesn't take you long to find one. They're really mouthing and calling him names and stuff. And I pick that one, and I start going at it with them. And man, it's like you said, you jump into a sea of piranhas, and you got to get your ass back to shore, and because you can't win there. No, I know that. I'm not trying to win.
There's not a lot of Republicans in that lake, so. So thinking that somebody's going to help you get back in that boat, you just need to make sure that you can get yourself back in that boat.
Reddit's the same way, dude. I quit commenting on stuff in Reddit, but
I just go to Reddit for the boobs. That's all.
Reddit is like a bank of boobs, man.
Yeah, I just go for the boobs.
But when the Tulsa Reddit sub, they all these people were giving all this legal advice about that shooting of those officers that we had, and this and I'm kind of going back and forth with it because I got a little bit more knowledge than they do, and man, it's like a fucking school of sharks, dude. They surround you and then they just tear you limb from limb.
Well, that officer Zarkachikon or whatever his name is.
I can't say his name right.
Yeah, I'm screwing it up, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of your name. He actually did his first interview today on TV.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. You can definitely tell he was shot in the head. but right eye is gone.
Well, I mean, golly, man. I mean, to take a bullet in the dome and live.
Yeah.
God, man.
Yeah, Sergeant Johnson wasn't so fortunate.
No. God, man. I think about that whole deal.
Oh, completely pisses you off. Completely pisses you off.
What are you doing there?
I'm looking at boobs on Reddit, man.
Oh, sorry, bro.
That's okay. It's all good. Just doing a little perving. I don't know. Let me give a shout out. Who am I going to shout out to? I'm going to do just a random shout out to my boys, the Outlaw Devils. Rob Tate, got Sleazy Jerry J, Nasty G, Gary Wofford, Scott Bond, the drama. Those guys didn't get to do Rocklahoma, but they did get to put on a concert over the internet and did their Rocklahoma set, and it was pretty good. Kind of miss those guys, miss hanging around them. And if you guys are listening on the podcast, because I know a couple of them do, shout out. Give us a call. What else? Is that it? Am I done?
I don't know. You got any
Hell
other
no.
ones?
Donnie's shaking his head. No. How much longer we got? I don't have a screen on. You didn't turn my screen on. Is your screen on?
Mine is, yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, it was just a power button thing, I guess. I thought something was wrong with it. Okay, no, we're at 41 minutes. Yeah, we still got a ways to go.
Oh, yeah, man.
Sorry.
I was like, there's no way that was an hour.
Sorry. What else major is going on in the world, dude? I'm kind of...
Hey, I got one. What's up with this Chrissy Teigen stuff, man? Weirder and weirder tweets of her are popping up.
Apparently, she's been talking about pizza for years.
Did you see where she dressed up as JonBenet Ramsey for Halloween one?
Yes.
What the fuck?
You know, there are times when I think I'm funnier than I actually am, but there was no funny about that.
Oh my God, man!
I mean, how can you say to yourself, "Oh, they're gonna love this"? They're gonna love this one.
A little girl that was never recovered.
Yeah.
Or no, they recovered her body. They just didn't know who killed her.
Quick question: do you think it was one of the parents?
I think that one of the parents had something to do.
Which one do you think it had to do with it?
The mother.
I think the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the mother had something to do with it. I don't know if she killed her, but I know she knows firsthand what happened.
Well,
or didn't her mother die? Didn't the mom die?
I don't know. I didn't keep up.
Yeah,
with the Ramseys, but her
my subscription to Ramseys.com ran out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. No, I think mom had something to do with it, and I think it might be due to just that kid's success in the pageant. You know,
man, that pageant world's weird. Good God, that's a weird world.
Yeah, you got like an 18-year-old, 5-year-old.
Yeah. It's so strange, man.
It's like watching a bunch of Christian Chenoweths walk across the stage. Like 4'1" and weigh like 56 pounds.
She is, man. Kristen Chenoweth is so freaking rail thin. Like, I mean, just thin as a rail, man.
And she's from Broken Arrow.
Yeah, she's an Oklahoma girl.
There ain't nothing that thin come out of Broken Arrow. Apparently her. That's about it.
Man, she is tiny.
I think she is a good person inside. She does a lot for
Yeah, I
City
haven't seen her
Arrow.
name on the Epstein flight log, so
you might find out she was one on the island.
Right, yeah. Good, yeah.
Got mistaken as she got mistaken for a 12-year-old girl. So what do you think about old Tom Hanks getting citizenship to Greece?
I think the timing is very bizarre.
Well, in Greece, they find pedophilia as a
disability.
A disability, and you actually get paid monthly for that disability.
I just, because I guess her mother I think it was her mother is from Greece. So, like, and Rita and Tom have been married for a hot minute,
Yeah.
So you're married all these years, and then all of a sudden your name starts popping up in this huge pedophilia case. oh, let's go ahead and get citizenship to another country now. And I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think Greece extradites people to the United States.
Probably not. And so what about the COVID thing in Australia? Was that just a hoax?
Maybe.
To keep from coming back to U.S. soil? Depends. We'll see.
The plot thickens, man. The plot thickens.
If Tom Cruise makes more movie, or Tom Cruise, good God, Tom Hanks makes more money or makes more movies, we'll know. Either there'll be spaghetti westerns filmed overseas or something. Maybe I don't know, but I don't think he's. I don't think there's going to be another blockbuster American hit come out of him if this truly is the deal. And secondly, why would you want citizenship to Greece anyways? You're an American.
Yeah.
You renounce your citizenship to America to become a citizen of Greece. At least I think that's how it works.
I was going to say, you can't have dual citizenship.
Well, you can have dual citizenship if there's like family connection. Like if my mom and dad are from Canada and I was born in the United States.
Well, but Rita, what's her face? His wife, her mother's from.
But he's not.
But maybe the marriage, maybe it's a package deal. I don't know. 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, maybe.
I just think it's weird that they would do this now when his name's coming up in this Epstein stuff. Like, you would think if nothing else, managers of their careers would be like, hey, this isn't the best time to do. This is going to look kind of a little fishy.
Yeah, it looks awful fishy right now.
Like, what are you trying to do, Tom? And Tom is one of those guys that, like we talked about before, people start talking about Tom being involved, and it breaks their heart. Like, everybody's got a hard time with Tom Hanks, man. That's the one that everybody hates to hear about more than the others.
Well, I mean, he is a big movie star and has made a lot of people cry sad tears and happy tears on movies. So everybody connects to him. I mean, if you're a movie lover, you connect to him somehow, at least in some role. My favorite role of his was in Apollo 13.
What? Okay, now you said that. I'll agree. I love that one. But Forrest Gump is, to me, it's a lateral move there between.
Oh, Forrest Gump by far is his best movie.
That's one of my all-time. The Outsiders, Forrest Gump, the all-time favorite movies, dude.
Yeah, I will sit here and agree. Forrest Gump is a way. I mean, not even the same shelf as Apollo 13. My reasoning for liking Apollo 13 is, just purely I like watching space stuff. That's just me. I'll take a pass on Forrest Gump, but when it comes to Apollo 13, if it's on, I'll watch it. So
yeah, you were kind of in heaven when SpaceX sent the dudes up.
Yeah, and they're coming home on Sunday. 1 p.m. on the Discovery Channel.
Yep. Which is funny because that's how I was growing up, man. I still am. I wouldn't buy like a telescope to go look at stars, but I definitely will watch documentaries about. I mean, you think about space. This will twist your head up, man. Space just goes forever. Like there's no end to space, dude. Like what?
Yeah, like everything has an end.
Yeah. And you start thinking, no, but that doesn't. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And I'm like, oh, that's so crazy. I can't think about that for too long. It'll start making me really get weird and start thinking about like how long I'm going to live and stuff.
Well, yeah, but then you look back on some of the ridiculous stuff. Like how did Star Trek in Star Trek? How did those guys never get lost? If there's no end to the galaxy and it goes forever, how did they not get lost?
See?
How do you have a map of something that doesn't end?
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Like GPS ain't working for you up there.
No, unless you got the galaxy positioning system or something like that. But
and then there's not really any up there. Like
oddly enough,
I don't think space has a top, bottom, side. I don't think there is any of that in space.
Oddly enough, I think when you get into space, Apple products don't work. I think the only thing that works is the galaxies. Dad joke, but I bow.
Now I'm going to be sitting here thinking about space for the rest of the night.
Well, if you're going to get high, it's a cool topic to